I don't want to clean up doo-doo.
All right, we're out here at the farm and we are looking for the Dodge Dart. Here's the other Dart motor. So once we find another Dart motor, transmission, even the cross member ready to roll in the Dart, what we're looking for right there is that gas tank and the little things to hold the gas tank up. But you know, I think those things are in the car, but that's what sucks. You know, I'm here and there, nobody to call to see if they're in the trunk. So we'll look for a set of those, but I think they're in the trunk. But there's the gas tank we're looking for. Well, here's my other stash of Dart parts. I got some control arms, but what I'm looking for here, those are all Dart parts just on the ground here getting ruined. I don't see the straps. I know there was, sorry about the noisy cans, but it sucks when you know where stuff is, but you don't know where to look. These are, that is a dash. Didn't want to throw that away till I was done monkeying with darts. That's chrome trim. Too much crap. Gotta get rid of some crap. But don't want to get rid of crap till I'm done monkeying with darts. This is like a hoarder's hoarding stuff. Alright, I know I looked over here before, but I came over here and took one better look because I'm really good about keeping this stuff together in groups. But here they are. These are 3 straps for tanks, and one of them's even got the bolt. So I should take these with me, even though I'm pretty sure I have them, because that's an extra bolt, 3 straps. But considering these are looking kind of rusty, the other ones that I have on the car are clean. So you know what, I'm just gonna leave these here. I know they're here now, so if I need them, I know exactly where to come back for them now in the short term. Well, our little horse has this whole stinking 5 acres, and she comes and craps right here. I guess this must be shaded from the wind, but my goodness, that makes me have to clean up this mess. I don't want to clean up doo-doo. Well, our little horse has this whole stinking 5 acres, and she comes and craps right here. I guess this must be shaded from the wind, but my goodness, that makes me have to clean up this mess. I don't want to clean up doo-doo. That's better. Mission accomplished. Alright, I did find the things. They were here. That's those right up there, the straps. Still got to fix the tank. We've sanded a bunch of stuff. You see, still missing stuff. Minor stuff. Still got to fix all of this. That. Didn't mess with this one at all. Oh, got to clean up all of this and this. So I got to fix that. But the major part of it here is looking pretty good. So I can see that I need to do some sanding on these little pieces here like this. So there's enough Bondo to sand that little wave off, but I'll have to get finer sanding. This is 60 grit to 150, and you can see all the little spiral. I didn't even sand that, but that's from sanding on it before. This is a couple coats on this cover. It's kind of funny because you can see the vent lines underneath there, but that'll disappear with some better primer. I got to take these windshield wipers off because I can't sand under there. Got to fix the hood, but I'm doing that separate. Got to finish this again, take out the windows. Got to custom this with hand. I got to clean that up and re-sand everything, and then we'll prime it, but a lot more sanding to do. Well, all I can say, it's a good thing I ventured to clean this. There's a giant mud dauber in there, so I'm gonna have to get that out now. This was all covered with rags and plugged up, but that's got to come out. Man, I can't get it out. Well, when I was driving this car before, this was a brand new sending unit, but it never worked. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it didn't come with that. Maybe I put that on there and that was a used float. But I guess that was filling up with gas and never working. So I took that out. Got the giant mud dauber out. It's a good thing I didn't run with that. Can't see in there, but cleaning that up, we'll wash it out. I'm gonna put a little bit of paint on this tank to try to save it, make it last a little longer. All right, this is the mud daubers that I got out. But I'm looking up in there, and there is another mud dauber right there, or right there. So I'm gonna peck on that with the hammer. See if that, oh, I just heard it break loose. So hopefully that got it out.
I don't want to clean up doo-doo.
Well, it's a good thing I just didn't put gasoline in there. It's really clean inside. I can't really show you. Oh, look. It's really pretty nice inside, but for now I'm just going to leave it dry. I'll probably rinse it out one time. I really want to get this back in there, but now that I don't have a float, that's going to present a problem. I'm going to have to find or order a float. So I'm not going to be able to put this in there today like I want to, because it would be really hard to try to get that thing up in there, up inside the car. So I'll just wait. I'll go back to doing the body work, maybe go see if I have a float. I don't think I do, but maybe somewhere. But anyway, basically I just ended up banging on the ground, and a bunch more. I think 2 more of those came out. So there was 2 in there, more than the one I thought I just saw. So I'll work on a little bit more, and that's pretty much done today. I'll scuff that up, put some, you know, the galvanized, I guess, is coming off. So I had painted this before. We're going to repaint that, put another coat of black on there. That'll save that for a few more years up underneath there. Cinder should be pretty easy to get in there. Just wiggle it around so it goes in there. Pretty sure that it goes in upside down like that. We just forgot the gasket, so we got to take it back out. Put the gasket and the new piece on there. We'll do that real quick. Take it out, put the gasket, tighten that up, then that's done. And then all we have is the fill tube. This thing must have some sort of lock in it because it dropped in and kind of locked right there. And then we got to put this thing on, which we'll have to figure that out. That goes counterclockwise, and it got to go up over those little lumps. So let me go get my screwdriver and hammer and drive that around. There's a couple things I noticed here. One, I'm not sure whether the screen was on there or not now. I got that on there tight. I noticed these are exactly the same, so I can take that in there with me to get the hose. I think that one's a 5/16. I think that one's a 3/8. And this rubber bushing was brand new, and if it was old and rotten, that wouldn't have came in and out. So that's a new piece. So basically I have our tank cleaned. I put some air through there, which is kind of restrictive. I know it's a vent and it's supposed to keep the gas out of there and vent to the carburetor, extra tank vent, but it also just vents right out of the filler neck. So yeah, if it gets vapor locked, these tanks don't want to send fuel to the pump. You have to be careful, make sure that they get good venting. All right, we got the straps, got the tank, little pad cover. I don't know what good that's gonna do. That's gotta go up here. Then we gotta connect to this line. That's the electrical, and that's, I believe, is the vent. So we're gonna try to push this up here, They gotta go in those tabbies gotta go in there, and then the bolts go in there. So we just put it all in there loose and get it up in there. All right, I thought I better show this. Put these in there sideways. They go up in there sideways and turn it, and then they just hang down there like that. I got both of them up there so we can kind of get them out of the way. Bring the tank in there. All right, this is kind of goofy. I thought it went like that, but I guess it goes upside down, which leaves this rusty stuff in the trunk, which looks pretty lame-o. This has got to go from the outside down in, and I have the screws for that, this, and basically that just goes down there in the bushing. So you feed that up through there, then stick that in there, and then slide that back down. So let's go for that. All right, I put some little bit of grease on that to get that to slide in there. I literally had to climb in the trunk and twist that till it sat all the way down in there. Those are lined up. So now we got this bushing to go down, and I'm going to use 2 hands because I don't want to tear it. And then I'll put these screws back on there and cover that up.
Yes, I don't want to clean up doo-doo. That's better. Mission accomplished.